I don't want to let us move behind schedule here. We've got a presentation on an update on the SAP process from the Peloton Group. I'd like to begin by going through and making introductions of everyone that's going to be a part of the meeting and the presentation. So we'll start with you. Yeah.
We need to say our names.
Yes, just introduce yourselves.
Gail Turner.
Wayne Hunter.
Ann Reed.
Patrick Flynn.
Elby Greenwood.
Tim Steele. Dick Trainey.
Bernie Hall. Mr. Trombley is here with us. He'll join us momentarily.
Lance Hager.
Thanks, Lance. The floor is yours.
I just want to open by saying that I've been the lead project manager on the municipality side, and we recently brought Ann Reed in as a municipal employee, and she's going to be taking over some of those duties, and my duties will transition to outward facing and working with the departments on getting them ready for the go live. So Ann's going to actually do the presentation today.
Okay. Ann?
Yes. Okay, so this is our monthly update on the Synergy project, which has been going on for a while here in the municipality. And so I'm open to questions at any time.
Mr. Gray Jackson?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just for clarification, so Ann used to be with Peloton, correct?
Oh, no.
Never. So you've always been a municipal employee?
I've always been in Anchorage, and I've been a consultant, or I've been with telecommunication companies.
Okay, my point is this, and I just want clarification, that's all right? Did you just say that you're a municipal employee now?
I am.
Right, but you weren't before at our last presentation?
I was 4 days.
Okay.
I was hired on January
Okay, but you
21st.
started out as a consultant, but now you're a municipal employee?
I was a consultant for Alaska Communications.
Okay.
Now I'm a municipal
All right.
employee.
Okay, I
No,
think I
because she
got it.
worked on SAP at ACS. That's the reason why she is such a great hire for us here at the city. 'Cause she has
Right, and I'm not
experience.
doubting, I don't mean, all I'm trying to do is get clarification on when you became a municipal employee, that's all. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. So we have had recent accomplishments. This is our high-level project dashboard. At the last meeting, it was mentioned that we have no slack in this project. We are yellow for schedule. We are green for both scope and cost. I am your new SAP supervisor. I was not working on this project before I got hired by the municipality, so I've been on this project since January 21st. Since I've gotten here, there has been a lot of prep work that was done. The finance integration testing is 84% complete. They are still working on that today. They will be working on it over the weekend. What that means in English is that they have taken real life scripts with real live business steps, and they have had it work through the system end to end. And that's 84% of all the scripts that are written, which I believe is in the hundreds. 400, 500 scripts, somewhere in that neighborhood. So what that indicates is that the software is working. It is working as it is designed, and the business partners are happy with the results. The finance data conversion, we have to take all that old information in PeopleSoft and the other systems and move it into SAP. That's called data conversion, and we do test that at length. It is started. We started early for the financial side. We have already completed the ER side for this project. There is a super user program that is individuals that are in each of the departments that have been indicated by the senior leadership as being good leaders, knowing their department's procedures and policies well, and they are going to be the go-to person. They're going to get extra training, so that when we cut, they're the ones that the department goes to first in order to make sure that all of their questions get answered in a very timely manner. We had that kickoff yesterday morning at Will Marston, and Nancy Ucera did a very nice job and actually led quite a nice cheer for the whole group. There were about 100 people that attended that. We are engaging with SAP on new licensing for our new solution in order to be the most economic we can be with licensing. Our Finance business processes confirmed are all the way from purchase to pay, which was mentioned in the last meeting. We now have completed billing to cash receipt, general ledger accounting, grants and budget management, and our MOA Chronos SAP interfaces have been confirmed, which means we have had round trip on timekeeping, in and out. These are the reset activities which were done for this project in order to get us to the phase we're currently in. There are a couple of still open items here which are being actively worked. This is the phase we're currently in. Our integration testing, we are in our first phase of that. We are behind schedule. We're at 84%. There are mitigation processes in place. We expect to make up that time in our second phase of integration testing for the financial side. Any other questions? The risks have been high with this project. There are 3 of them there that are level 9 risks, which are quite high. Predominantly they're resourcing. They are any design changes that might result going forward, and the conversion readiness of the financial data, which we are currently in. Questions? This is budget to actual spending to date. Numbers here look very nice. This is a risky project. It is a large piece of software. SAP is very flexible, and as a result of being very flexible, it is very complicated. It can certainly be installed, and it certainly will work, but there are risks involved with that, and there is no slack in the schedule. Everything has to go right. The testing has to be there, the resourcing has to be there, and no significant scope changes to make the scope and the date we currently have set.
Okay, Mr. Trombley?
Are you done?
I am.
Okay. I just saw another page, so I thought.
That's for your reference in
Okay.
case I'm not going to go over that.
I didn't want to cut you off. Ms. Mahoney, do you expect to come to the Assembly and ask for additional appropriations for this?
Not at this point.
Okay. Thank you.
Ms. Gray-Jackson?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Could you explain on the budget to actual page what downstream costs means? That are excluded. Yeah, they're excluded from the total cost. And what do you mean by downstream costs?
What this means is there are several systems that interface to these systems. He has power plant, which there is a separate budget for that has been managed. Able has Maximo, we have Chronos, and there's 2 other timekeeping systems.
So in other words, additional costs related to the project from the utility. I'd like to know what those costs are, and I'm sure you can't give me that information right now, but can you provide it to all of us? Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Mr. Flynn?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else? Very good. Thank you.